Been working on cleaning up my yard, and it's about time I get my John Deere AMT 600 running again. I bought this at my state sale here in Arkansas, up in Little Rock. They auction off all the equipment that the state uses, and you can see this one come from state parks, Arkansas State Parks, and I give $246 for it in a sealed bid auction. And now, looking at it, you go, well, I can see, you know, why. But it looked a lot better than this when I first got it. It's had quite a few years of work and sitting out in the weather. And like the headlight glass was already gone out of it, I never put one in it because never wanted to be out at night messing with it. It's forward and reverse right there on the stick, and it's got the centrifugal type, or not the centrifugal, but the CVT type transmission on it, and a 8 horsepower, which seems kind of low, but believe it or not, it seems to do just fine. That little lever right there, when you press it down with your foot, it locks in all 4 back wheels. So you got a whole lot of tire on the ground, and you can see it's dual disc brakes in the back. And if the wasp don't attack me, I'm going to open this lid because I got a project I want to do to it. The battery's under the lid. Well, the lid's really heavy, and when you get a load in there, if your battery happens to get low or whatever, you can't lift it. Not with a load. You can barely lift it without a load. But I mean, there's a nice big gaping hole right there just begging for the battery to be in it. So I'm going to move my battery up here, and we'll be doing that pretty soon. And I know what you're saying, because I said it too. It looks like the illegitimate love child between a 6-wheel gator and some kind of a 3-wheeler, and I would agree, that's a pretty bad looking machine. It's just, I don't know about that. That's why I liked it, because it was way different. I actually had a 6-wheel gator before this, and it had a 20 horsepower Kawasaki V-twin, which was awesome. But anyway, let's see if I can get this lid up. Okay, hang with me for just a second. Okay, there's your transmission and the driven pulley. You can't really see much up in there, but there's some really big honking chain down in there on both sides, which is hard to see down that side. That drives these wheels, and I'm gonna have to do something with them because they're starting to get loose, and they're about tensioned as far as they can tension. Anyway, I just thought I would show you another part of my world of junk. This happens to be a machine I really like, just because it's so darn ugly. But even with the 8 horsepower, it may not go very fast, but it can move quite a load. I really don't think it's made for being up on top of the hill where I'm at, you know, going up down hills. But on the fairly flat ground, they work really good. Anyway, I'll be back soon with a startup, because I want to move it to another location. And believe me, if I raise the camera up and show you how much junk I really have, be kind of bad. But I'm trying to get my front yard looking halfway decent again, and I just need to move this. And you don't just grab this thing and push it. It'll go in neutral and you can move it, but I don't know. It can move on its own. It doesn't need me pushing it, and I sure don't need to be pushing it. So Anyway, the AMT 600 from John Deere. Illegitimate love child. All right, thanks for watching.